Nevertheless, thanks so much for taking the time out, especially the media, Eugene, former Bureau Chief of the Burger in the Southern Cape, General Media 24, now freelancing, he's retired, but he's covering quite a vast variety of media houses with stories. And then also Michelle Blankenberg Pienaar, who's from the George Herald. Although they already covered the story, it's important that they want a bit more beef to put to the story, and they will do follow-ups, and that is why I asked that Warrant Officer Borg, who was the team leader of the investigating team, to also join us just briefly. Then he must return back to the court where he's currently preparing, or not preparing, but he has to testify in a bail application. And then Men for Change specifically, I thought it's an ideal opportunity how investigating officers do, and the endurance as well as the commitment and the loyalty towards not only the police but also the community that speaks 1,000 words. And as you know, just briefly, the 20-year-old suspect was handed a sentence of 3 life sentences, 4 25 years, 3 15 years, and a few 5-year sentences which will run concurrently. But to brief us specifically on that, I've asked Captain Gallant just to enlighten us.
Between 2014 and 2016, we had a serial of rapes in the Thembalethu area, where children between the age of 8 and 11 years old, they were confronted by an African male by the age of plus minus 20 years, approached them. He promised to give them bicycles if they go with him. And when they do follow him, he robbed them of their clothes, branded clothes, school bags, and if they have money in their possession, he also robbed them of the money. And the suspect was unknown to all these victims. At that stage in time, we do have a system in place where we obtain buccal samples of suspects that we arrested. And through DNA, the suspect by the name of Ivan Atinkosi Johannes, he was linked to 2 of the rape cases. We had other 3 cases where he was not linked, so through an ID parade, he was identified by the other victims, and he was also linked with us 3 cases to that. So in fact, we had 5 cases with 8 victims that come to the front. And we have 5 investigating officers that work on these cases. The cases was on a brought forward system in the archives and was reopened after the suspect was made known, and he was brought before court. Another DNA sample was taken from him and sent to the lab, and he was positively linked to the cases. And on the 4th of this month, after thorough investigation by the detectives, who was led by Warrant Officer Borg, who's an expert in the field of serial rapists, he was sentenced to 210 years imprisonment plus extra 3 life sentences. We did a background check on the suspect. When he was 16 years old, he was sentenced for rape cases, 2 rape cases, and he was sentenced to 5 years in a youth care center. And while he was in this youth care center, he broke out of the youth care center, and that's when he committed his crimes, where he was sentenced for now.
I just want to firstly welcome the sentence that was given down by the magistrate on this case. You know, in the Southern Cape, we have a serious challenge with crimes against women and children, and especially rape and sexual assault, sexual offences is problematic. This strong sentence will send out a message to all the perpetrators out there that they must stop committing these types of crimes. It really will serve as a deterrent to others who are currently involved in crimes against women and children of a sexual nature. I want to also compliment, congratulate and appreciate the wonderful teamwork done by the George FCS and in particular Warrant Officer Borg and his team of detectives that worked around the clock to ensure that this perpetrator is brought to book, and through their thorough investigation, their loyalty and hard work, we ensured that the sentence was, what it currently is. Work, and very happy with the sentence that has been passed. We want to spread the news out there that those who involve themselves in this type of criminal activity are going to face the full might and the brunt of the law. That they should refrain from it, and also with that breath I want to extend a warm welcome on this very cold day to Gideon and the entire team. It's quite a number of individuals, men from throughout this province who are converging in George to host and to have the Men for Change conference for 2018.